Time to do some exercise with my beautiful character. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, don't show me! Oh no, I'm tranked. G'day guys, Mennace here with another ARK Survival Evolved video here on the Pooping Evolved server, and I'm just collecting up some Primetes to go and put on this Pteranodon that I've knocked out just over the other side of my base. I was logged on really quickly and I looked up in the sky and there's this pink Pteranodon, and I looked at the level and it was 104, so I'm like, stuff it, I need a new Pteranodon, seeing as all my other ones just suicided for no reason whatsoever. So we're over here taming this one. In this episode though, we're not going to be hanging out here. We're going to be hanging out on the ARK Oz server. We're going to be hanging out with a friend of mine named Pantera. He got in contact with me and wanted me to come and check out his base on his server. So we're going to do that. We're going to head over there and then, you know, come back here when this tame is done. Do you like my character?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
Hey guys, alright, I'm here hanging out with Pantera on the ARK Oz server. Tell us a bit about the server, dude.
We aren't that old. The server's been open for about maybe 3-4 months now. We did a wipe recently when Blue Tongue and a few of the other famous Australian servers did their wipe. But we started up because a lot of the people were coming together from different servers, being annoyed of the whole offline raiding, getting your base completely leveled, starting off as thatch and getting destroyed, and so we all kind of banded together for once, which never usually happens, and created this server. So it's good. There's still PvP, still fighting. You have trading, but because we all kind of came away from that, if that kind of stuff happens, then we all usually police it as a server. Instead of just like banning people that do it, or it happening and nothing stopping it, the big tribes will band together and just kind of stop people from doing it, which
Cool.
it's nice. It's a good change.
Cool, so you got like a full-on community here, pretty much set up. It's a PvP server, and you guys are always asking me, they're like, hey Mennace, can I come play with you, or do you know a good server? I highly recommend for any Aussie guys, even if you do live in the States or overseas, you can still come to this server and play. I mean, your ping's going to be a bit higher. I play by myself all the time on an American server, and it's playable. PvP, you can even PvP on it. I've been able to do it. Do you want to chuck me some of that armor, dude? You got me some fur armor.
Yeah.
I'm going to need food and stuff as well. Fresh spawn. Do you guys like my my character? Isn't he sexy? Okay, let's grab all this stuff. Oh, what do we got? All the fur stuff. So you live your base. So the purpose of this video is to share with you guys share with you guys this some builds and stuff that you've been doing. Isn't that right, Pantera?
Yeah. Our base, we've been working on it a while, and I watch your server, and I wanted to kind of show it off.
Alright.
And Mennace has been kind enough.
yeah. I thought, I'd love to come on and check out your stuff, and also to give you guys an idea of a good server. So you were telling me you're like #2 in Australia. Is that right at the moment? With
Yeah. We've
population?
been kind of battling for the top 5 at the moment, population-wise, and we're in the top 30 for the world as well. It kind of shows, just even though we're a new server, just the way that we kind of act as a server, people are enjoying it because they can still have PvP, still have fun, still trade. But people are staying because they're not just getting wrecked after 1 week of playing.
Wicked. All right, now you need to add me to the tribe.
I think I just...
Did you? Here we go. Jotunheimr. Isn't that from Skyrim?
No, Jotunheimr is the... it's kind of Norse mythology, so it's the world of the ice giants because we live in the snow biome.
Cool. Actually, you know what? I've heard it on Vikings. You
Yeah.
got any food on the bird? Nope.
There's some raw meat.
I don't want to eat
you some. I can cook you some when we get back home. Just give me a sec.
All right, cool.
We should have some in the fridge. That's one of the things about the snow biome. I'm not sure if you spend much time there or with your subscribers, but just for the guys that don't know, you really need a lot of cooked meat because your food just drains insanely quickly.
That's crazy, dude. I look like a fat child in the backhand here.
you do. When you put on that armor, the fur kind of came up to your chin.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so now
Okay.
I've got some meat and a torch, and I'm not gonna die. I've actually got me some extra, what you call that stuff? Oh yeah, gloves and boots, so I shouldn't freeze to death. So, back to where we were. Now, we are roughly, what was the coordinates again?
We're higher than what you said. It's where the little point is at about 24, 15. That little point that comes out.
Yep, cool. I recognize this this archway here. It's a pretty cool spot to build. So this is like your tribe symbol thingy?
Yes. We got those placed over the base. I found a way to use some different programs, ARK editor, and you can get different images on for dinosaurs, posters, and other things.
Yeah.
Through here, you got like one of the other ones I made. So this is I've got these placed like about 10 or 15 around our base. So anyone that comes inside has had more than enough warning for us to shoot them down or for them to die by turrets.
Cool. All right, let's cruise inside and check out what's going on. So this you're like sort of behind here. Cool. You're gonna walk through. You're gonna walk through. All right, let's do it.
Yeah. So first of all, the only land entrance to our base is this little kind of path around the bottom of the cliffside. So I wanted to build a little airlock here. So you got the spikes in the water just to the left there. I eventually plan on blocking it off completely. But what we've got here is a if I get out of the way, you can see it properly.
Well.
Oh, shadows. So this here is a airlock. So say someone breaks into our base, they start attacking. The main way people have been raiding lately is max level Rexes or Spinos or Brontos and tanking all of the turrets, making you waste all of your bullets, or tanking the Plantex while you attack other stuff. But what I wanted to do was to kind of slow that process down if someone starts attacking us. It'll give us time to shoot off the riders, pull off the riders with birds, place down the new bear traps that devs have added into the game. Cool. So this is our kind of first layer of defense. Someone blows through this first behemoth wall, they're in a little box here, so they either have to walk backwards, which with the Rex is really hard because of the turning circle, or they just have to keep blowing through the next door. These two buildings on the left and right have beds and we'll eventually have beds and crossbows with trank arrows and stuff, so you'll be able to shoot at the dino's feet inside. I want to have some maybe one or two large dino traps as well, so say someone starts attacking, you just naked spawn in here and chuck two traps down, run back inside, close the door, start shooting at them at their feet. They're trapped in there for 5 minutes because that's about the timer of a dino trap, and you can then trank out the Rex. A tranked Rex is much easier to kill.
Cool. All right, let's go. Let's go inside. I'm keen to see what's behind this door, man.
I'm slightly unconscious at the steering wheel. Not too good for a pilot.
Someone trolling you, man.
Okay, there we go. Pick up my little monkey. Okay. So once people get past the airlock, the next thing is the bridges. The first and second bridge are just inbuilt. First one's stone, second one's wood. No particular reason, just the way we were constructing at the time. And then what I've done with this third bridge just here is this one isn't actually pillars to the ground. It's a bunch of rafts all together.
Cool.
So the one thing about that is it saves resources, so we don't need to build like a good 400 pillars to the bottom of the ocean floor. Mm-hmm. And also, if someone starts raiding us while they're just trying to destroy that airlock and blow through it, we jump on one of the rafts, move it 10 feet in either forward or backwards, and the bridge is then gone. They can't get across.
That's awesome. Awesome idea. Yeah. Clever use of the rafts. I love it.
One of the frustrating things with the ice biome, which for anyone that doesn't live here, is it's really, really difficult to mount the icebergs or even the big icebergs with dinosaurs if you're on them. The only way I've found possible before we built this bridge was you just have to get them on follow and get them to follow you onto the iceberg, which during a fight in PvP, you want to be mounted on your dinosaur. So either they're going to stay mounted and drown, or they're going to have to dismount and we're just going to take out the rider and the dinosaur separately. As we get to it, the next layer of defense is these small ice cabins that you saw. Mm-hmm. A few of them are still under construction, but they're the same thing as the airlock at the front door. There'll be a bed, crossbows, what do you call it? Parachutes in case someone picks them off, bear traps, that kind of stuff. Yep. And it just means that someone will either have to take each one of them out, wasting more of their raiding resources because it's stone, or they'll just have to pass by them and start attacking the main wall. And by that time, they'll be being shot on two fronts, one from the main wall and fighting the dinosaurs, and then being shot at from behind, which it's always difficult to fight on two fronts. It just makes everything chaotic.
That's crazy. So have you been successfully raided or even attempted yet?
No one's attempted. People have come close to the base and kind of just backed off since then.
Like, yeah, I'm not going near that.
We assume that if anyone's going to raid our base, it's going to have to be a pre-thought base. It's not going to be something they can just kind of think of and do. So, if someone is going to raid us, I want to be raided, honestly, just so we can see everything in action. But no one's managed to grind enough stuff to raid us yet.
Well, there we go. Challenge for the viewers, like watching this, guys. Get together and just come here and wreck everything. Good luck.
So next part we have is next part is the main wall itself. We've all worked on this for about maybe 2 weeks now. We only moved to the biome because the snow biome hasn't been here for that long, so we haven't had much time to work on the basin. So we got the spike barricades at the front, just wooden ones, just to slow people down. It's something that's easy to mass create. Just give me a sec, I'm being shot at again. Easy to mass create, we don't have to worry about grinding a lot of stuff, and it adds another small layer of defense. Yes, high level dinos can just chomp through it, but small ones won't be able to. So it literally takes away some of the threat.
Yeah.
Then after that, I don't know if the flags have loaded in for you yet, but they've all got that.
Closer.
Yeah, they've all got that eagle standard on them as well, so it kind of just makes us look like a bit of an organized tribe, which is better.
Oh yeah, that looks cool. Nice. And I like the design with your turrets here, your little I don't know what you call them.
Watchtowers?
Yeah, watchtowers. Yeah, they look wicked.
Yeah, so
the use of I like that use where people have been using the angled walls in the corners. Looks wicked, man.
yeah, so the angled walls add slight defense. If you're on the rooftop and you're on that Ballista, you're not just completely out of cover. Until they add like waist-high walls or bunker-type walls, you can crouch behind them if you start taking too much fire, because people can still shoot you while you're on the Ballista.
Yeah.
That watchtower there is the one that's actually furthest complete. The rest are still under construction, but as in under construction, all I mean is they're like this. They're not that far away. They just got to have some doors and some ballistas put on them. But if I show you the first one, I can basically explain how we designed our watchtower. So it's 4 thick, so that if someone wants to take the entire tower down, which I've seen in like other games like Rust and stuff, they'll have to blow through all 8 walls instead of just take out a 1 thick column.
Yep.
Then once they get to the top, there's that one story that's all doors, so that's a sniping range, so you can go inside there, open the door, shoot, close the door, and we've got safe cover to shoot people without them being able to shoot back.
Cool.
And because there's multiple doors, you can shoot from one, close it, and then shoot from another as well, so they're not going to be able to just camp the one door. Then we've got on the top, we've got a ballista, which you can mount and shoot people from. Not so much ballistas at the moment, I don't know if they do much damage to dinos or anything, but it's more just for
I think they got
cosmetics.
Nerfed. I think they got nerfed as soon as they were released. Yeah,
but it looks badass.
Yeah.
And then on the back we've got the turret. It's depowered at the moment because we're having to collect more fuel. We haven't been able to do it in a while because we've been raiding and taming dinosaurs, but the reason it's on the back and not on the front where the ballista is because, like I said, with people tanking things with their Rexes and high-level dinos, we want them to be taking out just flyers, so birds and stuff. So when someone flies over our walls, that'll shoot them. They'll think they're safe flying past the ballista, and then bam, a turret starts hitting them. So we wanted to save the bullets. Then with the actual wall, instead of behemoth gates, which everyone sees on a lot of servers, it's a foundation and 2 thick. So one, it's 2 thick, which is stronger than a stone behemoth. Stone behemoth is it's slightly stronger than a wall, but it's like, I think it's 1,200 health, and then 2 walls together is 2,000 health, like 200,000 health. So it's nearly double the strength.
And when you think about it, I mean, you take down a behemoth gate, you open up a large section of the map for them to get into. If you've got walls, you've got to break down at least 2 either side. So.
Exactly. If the AoE damage doesn't do enough, they're going to need to blow up more walls to get their Rexes through.
Yep.
So all the walls are 3 high at the moment because they've started adding in a lot of dinosaurs that are jumping. You got the moose, the dire wolves. The frogs can still leap over them, but you need to do it at a right angle.
Kangaroo, man. Kangaroo can jump too.
Yeah.
But it's not even in yet, so don't worry about that.
Once you get past the main wall, the base isn't so much defended. We've tried to defend it in a different way. Instead of one big core that's been honeycombed and turrets everywhere in a cool design, we've tried to go for a compound feel, where instead of like the concept behind raiding a one big honeycombed base is simple. You just need to break to the core. The resources are usually always in the core. With this, people don't know which base has the stuff, whether one's a crafting room or one's a pen or one actually has a vault in it or one has resources. People aren't going to know that. So it's a luck of the dip. They might break into a base and only get someone's dinosaurs and their bed and a painting that they've been working on because we like mucking around. Another one, they might actually break in and get to the vault, but it's just that whole chance thing. They're not going to be able to successfully raid.
Your secret's out. They know. Just don't show them where all the good stuff is, all right?
Yeah, no. After that, you've then got the fact that unlike one main base, say if we had a main base right there where that big stone thing is, and behemoths all there just to our left, it means that that area would be where most of the turrets are. The rest, they'd be able to usually mount onto the cliffside or anywhere around the base and take up sniper points. Because we've pretty much made most of the base a hostile zone, all of these little mini bases, which are either used for crafting or people's personal bases,
Yep.
all have their own turrets. We've all grinded our own turrets and plantex and stuff, and it means that we've now got a perimeter basically set up. This base has turrets and plantex. This base has some more turrets on it, and no matter where someone comes at us now, we've got the entire like 360 of our area covered by auto turrets. And because that's only going to be birds coming from this direction, and I don't ever think a Rex is going to be jumping over this wall, the auto turret and the damage versus the birds means that we're not going to have to worry about anyone raiding us from this side.
Cool, man. Cool. So that's a wicked looking base. Like, oh, what's up there? So that's someone's place up the top of the iceberg.
Yeah, that's my castle thingy at the moment. I'm still working on it. I've been working on most of the main defenses at the moment with the base and all those things that we've seen, so I haven't had time to work on it, so it's just thatch, but I plan on turning that into entire stone, and that's going to be my mountaintop castle.
Nice, man. Yeah, that looks cool.
Next,
Yeah.
the layer of defense, I guess, is just here. They all plan on taking it down because they hate it because it's thatch. I use the thatch because it's just easier to construct and then turn it into stone.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, this thing just behind us on the cliffside, just below my thatch house, is a sniping spot. So it's still under construction as well. It's going to have some... This one isn't going to probably have bows in it. It might have some sniper rifles. If not, the sniper rifles will be in my castle when it's done.
Yep.
That way you can just grab them out of the castle, run down to the sniper tower, and shoot people. The main, even though that just sounds simple, I wanted to put it there because when people break into our base, if they stand at the back side of our walls, we don't have many spots that we can have eyes on. From up here, with this entire front yard, front pen area,
Yeah.
that sniper tower can watch it. Say someone's then comes underneath my castle, down to this area just here, some of those bases on the left side of the cliff, they can watch there. The main thing we've tried to do is all of these mini bases, all of these towers, that watchtower on the cliffside, it means that no matter where we are, we have a 360 complete view of our base, and there'll always be a shot clear. No one will be able to hide anywhere, which is what you want. You don't want someone hiding in your base.
Almost unraidable.
Almost. But yeah, that's the main of the base. Other than that, we've just walled off these two little kind of lagoon areas. We plan on turning them into proper ports, so walling off the bottom as well, so we can have dinos safely in here. The main reason it's not as fortified is because one, people wouldn't be raiding from the back as much, and two, we've been focusing on the main front wall.
Yep.
But eventually we'll wall them off properly, put some plantex there and stuff so people can't come and attack from the back. But the main focuses of it at the moment is it means people can't come up from behind, and it means that one thing people seem to do is drag your dinos into the water and drown them. People always do it when you're on a cliffside base or on a mountain base. They'll just try and drag the dinos away with the aggro. So this means when they try and do that, our dinos are just going to hit the wall and not move, so they'll stay inside our base. So
Nice.
it's a safety net.
Got it all covered. Now, for anyone who's watching and has realised that play base on the left there, you want to just go down and I'll show them this Windows mod because that's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got the two versions. This one just here is just the see-through windows.
Yep.
So they've added that to dino gates, a few other things. You can see behind the big behemoth gate as well. So you can see through it.
So
The
it's a
good thing
see-through
is,
behemoth gate.
yeah.
Oh, all the gates and walls have a see-through version. That's cool. So is it crystal that you got to use to build it?
Yeah, so it's less metal, and it replaces that with a crystal. But the good thing is, because this ice biome has so much more crystal now, it's not that much more of a hassle. It's honestly a bit better because it means you don't have to grind as much metal, but you can just replace it with another resource you have an abundance of.
Okay, does it
And
lose
it
hit
looks cool.
points?
No, it's got the exact same amount.
Wow, that's crazy, man. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, nice.
And then around this side... Yes, you're famous for dying. Oh, we took it down. We don't have it at the moment. Drax, does your base have the police glass where you can only see through one side anywhere? On that top layer?
Nope.
No?
Oh well.
Okay, basically, it just means it's like the interrogation rooms. We can see through one side, but they can't see through the other. So anyone can make that, and it just means that, say you make your entire base out of that, it's a full metal base that now you can also see on the outside and see if people are sneaking around it, waiting outside the door to pike you, or are hovering by on a bird, but they can't see you. They don't know what's going on.
That's
so
cool.
it's useful. It's not just like a pretty mod. It actually has its good PvP uses as well.
Nice. So that's pretty much it then, eh?
Yeah, that's pretty much the base.
Cool. I really like this base design. It's like, yeah, like you said, nearly nearly non-raidable, almost.
Yeah.
Cool.
Almost.
Alright. So yeah, for you guys watching, definitely if you are Aussie, come and check out the server if you're looking for something new, especially PvP. These guys seem pretty chill. I don't know if you're recruiting your tribe yourself, but yeah, come on here and like check it out. Try and raid these guys' base. I dare ya.
The boys just want me to show you. This is
Alright.
like with the whole engineering we've been doing. This is the warehouse, just for people that like constructing. With the Quetzals, when you want to hit someone, you also want to be able to store them safely. So with this, with the platforms on the side, we walk this inside. That way we can now walk onto the left or right onto these top areas.
Oh, that's cool.
Down below is pens, and then you've got the this is the warehouse. So you bring it in, drop the resources out, and then you walk out the other side.
It's like a drive-through. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
It's good, man.
But yeah, thanks for coming and visiting the base. It was awesome.
Yeah, no worries. Thanks for showing me around. And anyone watching as well that wants a base tour, send me a message. I'll definitely check out your stuff. I do want to do more of these. This has been heaps of fun. I really like seeing other places, especially PvP, man. Like, because I don't really PvP at all, and to see a PvP base and has to have different aspects in mind, you got to be thinking all the time, someone's going to come through this part of the base, get in this way, different stuff. PvP with Slip. Nah, I'm not going to PvP with Slip. He's bad. He's alright. He's alright. He's better than me, that's for sure. I'm just horrible PvP. So yeah, cool. Thanks for the tour, dude. So I hope you guys really enjoyed that little bit of a base tour. That's pretty much it for this episode. That's all we're going to do. I've just taken my new Pteranodon, which I've named Zoltar, by the way, because Zoltar has just upped his donation from $5 to $10. Thanks so much, dude. Now also, Thig, you gave me another $50, man. Thanks so much for that donation. It's a huge donation. Let's get on this guy here and land him on the back. Oh, get on there. Just like this. No. Now it's being a poo head. There we go. Now, you should have some levels on ya. Oh, didn't get any XP at all from all of that. Well, that kind of sucks. I just killed an Alpha Carno and he didn't get any XP. Okay. That's really bizarre. Maybe that's not how it works. Oh, well, I guess I'm a nubkins. Let's up this movement speed here. 122. Look at the stats now. I've been leveling this guy pretty hardcore. Melee 718, movement speed 194. It's so quick. But let's get going back to base now. We'll just put on the auto speed. Off we go with Zoltar on our back, which looks pretty cool. I do love both of these birds. They look awesome. Anyway, so as I was saying, Thig, thank you so much for your donation, dude. I'm going to rename my Dodecurus after you because of your awesome donation. If you guys want to donate and get your name on a dinosaur as well as on my wall, what's glitching out here? Weird. You can find a link in the description for the Patreon. We are working towards a goal of $2,000 so I can get a new computer. So ARK doesn't look so bad. Because as you can see, it's not as pretty as it can be. And this game is quite pretty. I do love it. So, back to the server tours. You guys, if you want me to jump on, we can hang out on your server. You can show me your structures. Send me screenshots in a YouTube message of your base. I want to see some epic stuff. So, I'm getting a lot of requests now. I need to choose carefully. Please send me a message, send some server details, and I'll jump on and we can organize something. I won't be giving out Steam IDs. I won't be adding anybody on Steam because of the way things work. So we'll have to work out something there. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing some more work on the Dino Gate, the Behemoth Gate that I've just installed. I've got a little bit of work done to it, but I want to fish that off tonight. I'll probably do it off camera. And then, I don't know what's going to happen. There is the new update coming out soon. We're going to have the Mosasaurus coming that we can go and try and tame. That'd be pretty fun. Maybe we'll have that happening before, before the next video. We'll have to see. Anyway, hit a thumbs up if you like the server tour. I want to know, I want some feedback. If you guys thought that base was cool, you should definitely go check it out. Oh, I forgot as well. Let me just go into my inventory here really quickly so I can click out of my window. There is a website in which you can join the AusArk server, which Pantera was advertising just before, the one that he brought me to. You guys can go on there and play with him. Give him a crack at rating, because you heard him. He's pretty confident with his base there. He wants to be rated. I think there's some people who watch this, who watch my stuff, who are very good at ARK Survival Evolve and will probably do a good job of rating. What is going on here? Yeah, okay, that's weird. Anyway, so there is a link to the website down below. It's kind of hard to find if you're looking in the in the search bar, so you'd be better off using the link that I provided. There is actual, like, a click here to join ARK PvP server. Use that to join instead of trying to find it through the list. It's much easier. And I want to know if you guys are successful at raiding. Let me know. Send me a message of the pictures if you do manage to defeat them, or anything. If you do manage to hang out with them, if you get some screenshots, and I'll chuck them in a video. Love to see it. Love to see everybody playing together, having a good time in this amazing game. That's it for this episode for real now. I'm going to stop ranting. Going to head back home with Zoltar. And, yeah, going to get some building done. Thanks so much for watching, guys. My name is Mennace. I'll see you next time.